Show starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Cinema Crush.
Welcome to Cinema Crush.
What is this thing? It's a podcast.
Yeah, you're listening to a podcast right now, believe it or not.
Well, it's just a trailer for the podcast.
Well, it still counts. We should probably introduce ourselves.
I'm Jacob Salisbury. I am an animator. Kind of. I teach animation. I do animation.
I think you count as an animator. You animate things.
I teach other people to do the animation.
I'm Emily Salisbury. I can officially call myself a graphic designer because it's actually in my job title now. And I'm also an illustrator. And I like to tell stories, which is part of the reason that we are together. And we are the best of friends and also married because we both love storytelling.
Yeah, we were friends and then we were like, hey, you're pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we went to college at different schools and we stayed together the whole time. And then we got married in 2020. And here we are.
And here
We've
we
been
are.
married for 2 years. But what is this? What is this thing?
Yeah, this podcast. So we love movie dates. We love sharing films with each other. We love talking about storytelling. It's a huge passion of both of ours. So what we've decided to do with this podcast is each episode we're going to share movies with each other. We're going to take turns. I think the first episode is my turn to share
Technically,
with
yeah.
you. And then we'll just keep switching back and forth.
We, a few years ago, we started a spreadsheet of movies that we want to watch together. And some of them are movies that one or the other has already seen, and some of them are things that neither of us have seen. And so we just want to watch them together and talk about them because both of us kind of process film by talking about it with each other specifically. Just because we share some of the same interests, but we also have different things we like about movies. So we kind of bounce our own perspectives off of each other. And I feel like every time we talk about a movie, I have new perspectives and new light shown on things when talking to Jacob. And I'm sure you probably feel the same way.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that we review will be new stuff. Some of it will be throwbacks to like the early 90s, the 2000s. We're going to go all over the place with the genre. We'll probably keep it sort of seasonal, do some spooky stuff in Halloween, do some Christmassy stuff during Christmas season. But we'll just kind of be all over the place. So I hope you're interested and strapped in for the ride that this podcast is going to be.
Yeah, you have no idea what I have in store for you.
I have some idea, and I'm scared. And I'm probably mostly just going to show you, like, weird, obscure cartoons that my dad pirated off of the internet when I was 8 years old.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But we'll be releasing bi-weekly on Wednesdays. And if you want to follow us to be up to date on the latest episodes and what we're doing, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Cinema Crush Pod, or you can email us at cinemacrushpod@gmail.com.
Send us a message. You can DM us. You can reply to Instagram stories. However you want to reach out. If you have suggestions or comments or I hope not concerns.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. And want to reach out, feel free to do so. Again, that's Cinema Crush Pod on Instagram and Twitter and cinemacrushpod@gmail.com. The cover art for this podcast is by yours truly, Emily Salisbury.
And the theme song is by me, Jacob Salisbury.
That's all for now.
See you in the podcast.
See you then.
Thanks again for dropping in, and we hope you've enjoyed the evening as much as we've enjoyed having you here. Till next time, please drive carefully, and good night now.